Hey guys, so this video is just going to go over a little bit what your characterization paper is all about. So hopefully it will help you get started on that. So first, let's just start off with characterization, right? What is it? So there's a difference between character analysis and a character sketch, right? So in thinking about what you want to do, you want to be doing character analysis, but let's just start with the latter as far as what it is. So a character sketch is like description. It focuses on the physical qualities of a character. That's not really what we're doing here. We want to focus on the analysis, which is basically focusing on the internal workings of a character. So like motivation, personality, and how these factors shape or determine the events and ultimate outcome of both the character and the play as a whole. So analysis means treating the characters as if they're real people, like who think, act, and feel just like you would. So it's important, though, when you're analyzing a literary character, to limit yourself to what can be supported. So when you're claiming something, imagine we're sitting in the classroom and I'm sitting over your shoulder saying, "Show me where you see that in the text," right? So always think about um, us saying, "Go back to the text," right? So when you're thinking about which character to choose for this character analysis, there's a difference between static and dynamic characters, and I just want to go over that a little bit with you guys because again, this is something where you're looking for dynamic characters. So a static character is someone whose personality doesn't really significantly change throughout the course of the piece. So, for example, Asagai, right? He's a static character. He's presented one way, and he continues to be presented in that way throughout the entire play. Dynamic characters, in contrast, are those who either learn from or are otherwise transformed by what they've experienced. So, a dynamic character really provides the most material for a character analysis. Which is what we're doing in a characterization paper, right? Like you're analyzing character and you want to choose a character that is dynamic. So the circumstances and events that surround a dynamic character, they either push or pull him or her in different directions, right? And as readers and as analysts, as you do your characterization paper, you want to be able to comment on how the character is affected, right, by these pushes and pulls and the process of how and why they change. So those are the things that you're thinking about. So honestly, you got to rewatch the play, right? Once you choose your character, you got to invest the time to rewatch the play. So the things that you're looking for as you're doing your character analysis are what a character says, also what a character does, so what their actions say about them. But then you also really need to think about what a character fails to say. So like where did they fall short in something that they could have been saying? What is something that they fail to do, right? I'm thinking about Walter, and a couple of things are coming to mind about things that I wish his character had done, right? And then also what others are saying about the character. So scenes where Mama and Ruth are there and they're talking about Walter, right? If you're writing about Walter, or when Ruth and Mama are talking about Benita, if you're writing about her. So in the Google Classroom, I'm going to post the actual assignment, which looks something like this, right? It says choose one character from Raisin in the Sun and discuss how the character is characterized by the author through actions, dialogue, or thoughts. So the essay is going to be 5 paragraphs, right? So an introduction that ends with a focused, precise thesis statement. 2 body paragraphs, which explore 2 ways in which the character is characterized, each with a topic sentence relevant to the thesis. 1 body paragraph, so this will be your 3rd body paragraph, which explores how the character shifts in the text in reaction to how you characterized him or her, and then a conclusion. And we're going to look at a model, so you guys will be pretty clear on what this looks like. But I want to give you an example. I couldn't think of a book that you guys had all read together, so I'm banking on the fact that most of you have seen the movie Frozen. So in the movie Frozen, Elsa is characterized as someone who is reclusive and timid, right? Those are the 2 ways that I'm characterizing her. Yet, as she matures, she begins to recognize that she possesses the capability, to wield her power responsibly. So my first body paragraph would be about how the character is reclusive, and I would use textual evidence to show that she is reclusive and do a little bit of analysis as to maybe why she is reclusive, like what happened in the past. Then my second body paragraph would be dealing with looking into how she's timid. So finding textual evidence that's proving that she's timid. Now, in my conversations with Miss Martinez, we were talking about how she actually starts the movie in a timid way and then she grows out of that. So I would focus on that part at the beginning of the movie, but then I would use that to transition to my third body paragraph, would be showing that she begins as she matures to recognize that she possesses the capability to wield her power responsibly. So again, that third body paragraph then is talking about that shift that the character makes because you are choosing a dynamic character, not a static character for this paper. So the outline would look like this. First paragraph, introduction. Second paragraph would be your first body paragraph, that she is reclusive. Second body paragraph, that she's timid. Third body paragraph, show that shift as the story unfolds, and then your conclusion. Okay, so you can see that that's clearly laid out in the directions. These first two body paragraphs, another body paragraph, so 3 body paragraphs in this piece. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. We're going to go over this thoroughly in class, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. All right, have a great day, guys.